Hope you enjoy it on the left. Sharpshooter, remove. Gotta start somewhere. Threat removed.
You fucking hacker.
Gotta start somewhere. Neutralize.
Taking Bravo underway.
That's smoke.
Oh, I hit a triple. Call me a hacker so I can clip it.
You fucking hacker.
I knew it, dude. Someone's gonna call me that. I knew it. Oh, I hit a triple. Oh. Oh my god. That should have been a quad. Oh my god. Fuck me silly and call me daddy.
Hope Eddie and my bro Eddie. If you get, cause what is it, week 9 right now? Or is it week 8?
Yeah, like a motherfucker. Copy. Bro, that was the biggest spawn trap quad feed I've ever seen. Oh my god! Yes! We know this year in Call of Duty, they're basically telling us snipers to basically go fuck ourselves because it is hard as shit this year. I don't think I've ever had a COD where my KD was this low because sniping is just so inconsistently bad. So you need every advantage you can really get. I think I have a decent amount of knowledge to really help you guys out. I just got my settings fixed and I do have some good classes which I'll show at the end of the video. So hopefully we start to do a lot better. So first we're just gonna go through controller settings. I'm gonna walk you through everything that I have set up for mine. And maybe you want to copy and maybe it'll help you be a better sniper. So I play on tactical flipped. I like to slide with my analog stick. I think it's a lot smoother, a lot better, and honestly a lot faster. But I do play claw, so it doesn't really matter for me. But if you're someone who doesn't play claw, it's actually like very beneficial to play tactical flipped. My stick layout is default. My sensitivities are 10-10. I've always played on a fast sensitivity. So I wouldn't really copy that unless you're used to a fast sensitivity. Don't ruin your aim. Keep it on, 6.6, 7.7 if you have it on there already. If you want to gradually increase it and maybe get better, maybe you can do that. But one of my first like real sniping Call of Duties was Black Ops 3 because I'm 22 years old. I'm not, too old. My first like real time like sniping in a Call of Duty was Black Ops 3, which had no aim assist and I played on a high sense, so I feel like I'm kind of like prepped for a high sensitivity more than most. Stick to what you have. It's not that big of a deal. Changing it is not going to make you a better sniper in my opinion. Maybe it'll make you a faster one if you really want to get crazy with it, but I don't think it's going to make you better, at least in the short term. I have simplified controls preset off, low motor strain preset off, L1 button ping off. For PS5 at least, I'm just used to PS3 stuff as well. I've never found that shooting with R2 and L2 that doesn't feel right. I don't know. I don't like it. It's up to you. That's personal preference. Controller vibration off, trigger effect obviously off. Dead zone inputs. Okay, so I have actually never touched any of this, so I couldn't tell you the best setting for this. I would honestly look up an individual video just for the dead zones because it's pretty important and it has a huge effect on how you aim. I'm gonna stick with what is default on that, and maybe I'll change it down the line, and if I do, I'll let everyone know. Aiming, this is probably the most important part when it comes to sniping. Everything else is sort of pretty much preference, but sensitivity multiplier, I have nothing touched it. I don't think it's worth changing it. Look conversion on foot, standard. I don't even know what that really means. This is probably the most important part of my settings. ADS sensitivity transition timing on instant. I used to do after zoom, but to make the game feel smoother during the beta, but instant is probably the best way to go. And that's for if you do change your sensitivity multiplier in the sensitivity after zoom settings, like your 3 times, 4 times, 7 times, whatever. You can do after, gradual, or instant, and I think instant's probably going to be what you want. Aim response curve type on dynamic. I think that's probably the best you can go. I know some people like Scope last year, not dirty, BAMs, you know, they use linear, but I think this year everyone's kind of sticking to dynamic. But if you want to get crazy with it, you can try linear out, but I think dynamic is probably what everyone's already running, if I'm assuming right. But if you're not running it, please put on dynamic. It'll help you out a lot. Because if you're, you know, on standard, yeah, it's gonna give you a stronger aim assist, but you'll have less control over your movement and your aiming rate and all that stuff. But other than that, obviously target aim assist on, motion sensor behavior off, motion sensor advanced settings off. Movement, now this is where we get into a whole lot of bullshit. The fact that we have to go through all this just to get a smooth game is kind of crazy. But I have my sprint assist on tactical sprint assist. This helps, you know, keep the game smoother. There's really, you know, no like sprint assist delay, if that makes sense. Other than that, I mean, I haven't really touched any of these things right here, but tactical sprint assist on. Crouch mantle assist off, corner slice on. Basically, when you like aim around a corner, I have it on. I don't see why turning that off would be a good thing. I mean, maybe it'll make your game a little smoother if you're sliding around a corner and it fucks you up or something. I haven't experienced that, but I have tap to slide on. I like having it on. Some people don't, but I mean, I think it's probably the best way to go. Auto door peak off, automatic airborne mantle off, sprint restore on, slide maintain sprint on, parachute automatic behavior. None of these really matter. Mantle cancels reload on. I don't really know why I would need that off. I mean, if I'm reloading and climbing at the same time, probably not a good thing. Movement advanced settings, I have not really got into this all that much. I mean, obviously you can see these settings right here. You can copy them if you don't have the same what I have. Single tap to sprint, double tap. I mean, this is all kind of personal preference right here. I feel like vehicle behaviors. There's no vehicles. I'm not gonna worry about that. But other than combat behaviors, I mean, these are all kind of preference things. I don't think any of these are really game changing at all. So you can copy those if you need to. Other than that, I mean, I have my graphics settings here. I'm on PS5, so 120 hertz. Motion blur, weapon motion blur off, depth of field off. And the reason why you have depth of field off, you know, you don't want, this game is already hard to see in. You don't want to make it harder to see in, you know, you don't want to blur out other regions when you're aimed in. You don't want that. And I have my fidelity cast strength completely maxed out just to make the game look as good as possible. And I have my on-demand texture streaming optimized to a 0.10 with download limits on. And I think the reason why it's already preset on my console maybe is from the beta, or maybe this is everyone's settings. You're wanting to keep your on-demand texture streaming as low as possible. I'm pretty sure you could raise it, but I don't think you really want to. Maybe this will make the game look a lot smoother for you. Personally, I think it makes your game, you know, have a little bit of a weird feeling to it. But maybe it's placebo. I don't know. But my view, I play on 120. A lot of snipers say don't play on 120, but personally, I like it. I have ADS field of view unaffected. Sorry for the pause. Weapon field of view wide. This is how I get on my thumbnail, so definitely keep that on wide. First person camera movement on 50%. Third person camera movement on 100%. And if you don't like flashbangs being white, you can make them black. So that's pretty much it. I mean, other than that, I have my interface settings. This is a big one. No one talks about this setting. So you automatically start on filter number 3, right? But this looks kind of bad. I feel like if you want to get more colorful with it, do filter number 2. And you can change all these colors if you want, but I'm honestly going to change my party color because when I'm playing with my friends, green and red, for some reason, I'm colorblind and it fucks with me very, very bad. So I'm going to change that, honestly, right now in this video. Other than that, I mean, you can look through my settings if you need to on gameplay HUD. Other than that, I think that's really it. I don't think there's anything else that I can show you guys. I'm going to show my class at the end of the video. Hopefully, this helps you guys out. All right, if you made it to the end of the video and you want to see the class that I used in the very beginning where I hit that 5 on, here it is. We got muzzle brake, absolute must. Kick reset speed is an absolute must. A lot of recoil on this sniper. Short barrel. Just a lot less claustrophobic when you're killing people up close. Must have. Lightweight pad. I'm aiming idle sway. Idle sway is ridiculous. A lot of people don't even realize it. It's pretty much why the snipers are terrible. Extended mag 1 is a must-have across all snipers. Commando riser, in my opinion, is an overall net positive more than the other ones, but quick draw, ergonomic, and CBQ, or CQB, sorry, are all pretty good, but in my opinion, commando. And then we have heavy stock. Flinch is insane as well, so you might as well run heavy stock. It's a net positive. Might as well run it. Target laser is probably the most important attachment. You can run everything else in this damn gun and not run target laser and it'll be trash. And I've learned that the hard way, and I just figured this out, and I've made 2 videos in the past where I completely forgot to mention that. Rapid fire, I mean, absolute must across pretty much all snipers, so a must have right there. And then pretty much the same thing across the LR 7.62 as well. Muzzle brake, short barrel, lightweight, handguard, extended mag, commando grip, heavy stock, target laser, rapid fire. All must-haves. I'm live all the time. I'm very monotone when I do these YouTube videos because I don't want to be a fake son of a bitch. So on my streams, I'm fucking weird. I'm crazy. We have a lot of fun, and I only average like 2 or 3 viewers. So if you guys want to show up, show some love, that'd be awesome. And come play with me because I would love to play with my chat, and it's not a problem at all because I literally have no one in my chat to play with. So also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Love you guys. Peace.